So we just had a hours-long conversation, but and a lot of stuff came up. Just realized something, and I'm gonna talk to other people about it. The Munchausen by proxy happens postpartum. When there's postpartum depression sometimes, or some complications, so that would make sense. This whole stuff that I knew before, and all of your life, you learn so much stuff that you don't know the relevance of. At some point, everything like jigsaw puzzle fits together. So I was a preemie. It was 3 months premature. I was born with 6 months. And so what happens when you're born 6 months? Put in an incubator. So that's the most crucial time, especially because you preemie, put in an incubator. You're not getting touch. You're supposed to have skin-to-skin touch with the mother. Mother needs it, child gets it. So that alone would cause a lot of issues. You understand? So I need a lot of touch. That alone would explain it, why it would be that way. And then the screws up the relationship with the son and the mother. Now, so I make a lot of really intimate stuff public, which is what I do for varieties of reasons. It's a story I've heard since I was a kid, and I have it on video, my mom talking about it numerous times. We had my brother, there's the first son, Vanik. There was my sister Alice, and then there were 3 abortions, I was told. And I've heard this since I was a kid, because my mom was blaming my dad for them. 3 abortions, think about why it would happen. Well, they didn't know about, they didn't take contraception seriously back then. My parents didn't anyway. They didn't even know what it was, I think. So it wasn't important to them. So after 3 abortions, then I was born. So that would do something, like that the womb. And then I was told, well, why you weren't wanted? If they had 3 abortions and then they had you weren't wanted, probably. Makes sense. Now, when I was born, there was a preemie. The hospital with my mom, before I was born, she was told the pregnancy it wouldn't be a successful birth. There's complications about it, that it was a preemie, and they wanted to abort me. And I've been told this since I was a kid. And my mom called my dad, and dad came and broke her out of hospital, like breaking somebody out of jail. He came and took her out without telling anybody. And then they went to another hospital and they had me. And then they have pictures of me as a preemie. So how does it affect somebody being 3 months premature? And, I was told, like, she couldn't even feed me breast milk. She would even a thumb pin, what is that thing? The little tiny drop of milk, but an eyedropper would puke it out. Little Peter Sun sleep. So, so that would explain, correlation. All the people I know about, all the people who have Munchausen, And then we'll discuss, and it's not only, Munchausen by proxy doesn't only happen from mother to sons, because I know about cases son, father and daughter. I personally know about issues father and daughter have, and then we started talking about Oedipus complex and Electra complex. Look those up if you don't know about it. It's not usually people who don't know about it don't want to know about it because it's obnoxious to them. So all this stuff got to take into consideration. I think there's ways I'm looking at it I hadn't looked at, and then maybe you see the cause of it, and that way you would maybe come up with a solution